our first step is partnering with Green Story. So that was a way in which, being a startup, we could start to measure our impact, and with each purchase that we're making, and then equating that to the SDGs. So it's not really any more complex than that at this point in time. I'm always open to, if there's tech-friendly apps or ways in which we can do a better way of connecting that. I mean, I do like calculate how many jobs we've created. We're based here in Jacksonville, Florida, which again is a lot of people aren't familiar with the SDGs, I know in general, but especially in the South in the United States. It's, we're doing a lot of education around it. So calculating it in typical ways you would maybe calculate your impact, which is job creation and community outreach, but then in addition into the product impact through Green Story, and then creating reports that we publish and we'll publish on our website this year that show what we've done. I should also preface, so I met Akil and heard about Green Story when I was working at Prana, and so that was a couple years ago, and immediately clicked what the work that they're doing and the need for it, because there's so much greenwashing. And so to be able to weed that out and to show customers that they can be able to understand what one brand is doing versus another brand, instead of that brand's marketing team being able to spin it as such, was really important to me. So before I started developing our towel, I worked with Akil to make sure the impact was going to be worth what was going to be better than what was currently on the market, because I didn't want to go forward with it if it wasn't, which is something else though that I've thought about in terms of maybe criteria that we use for new brands coming up before going to market, which I know is not capitalism, but is just something to think about. And with the Green Story, so they do the LCA, the life cycle analysis. So the key criteria was ensuring the water consumption was less than a conventional cotton towel in comparison to our product. And then in addition, the energy emissions were critical for us to calculate. So there's 4 different pieces of criteria that I'm going to blank because now I'm nervous and on the spot, but they're on our website, so you can check them out. And yeah, that was our key component. And I would say for any future products that we would develop, I would have us do the Green Story LCA and impact before going to market. And I would recommend that others do that as well, so that it also gives you that transparency and authority to really market what you're selling, because you've done that work.